We're doing like live debugging as well, potentially to stream. We'll see. In theory, the in theory the setlist updates for whatever's on screen. I've got a feeling it's not gonna work. One quirk of this is that it's going to grab whatever it thinks the name is and just run with that. Actually, I might set a minimum Levenstein distance. That would be sensible. Okay. We'll start over. It's a picnicker, that's set one. Make a note of what they've got. Honchkrow 4, Licky 4. If this fails, I'll go back to level 1. So I can click on this. And it does still go onto that. Okay. That's rain. I'm happy to let that go. In theory, when Honchkrow comes on screen, it should show all of Honchkrow's sets. If it doesn't, this might be live debugging. Yeah, that's definitely Honchkrow. It's not updating. It's updating locally, but OBS isn't capturing the update. I don't know what I clicked in OBS to do that, but I guess it did something. This match specifically, the only risk is on Electivire. Don't have a great Electivire matchup unless Garstrom takes it out. I think it's fine. If it does crit Night Slash, it won't Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch isn't a kill move. It should be Electivire in next. I'm not sure if it'll update fast enough on Tesseract. On the screen read. We'll see. Electivire's on screen. Wasn't on screen for very long. I think it missed it on this cycle. It's definitely caught it now. But it hasn't updated on OBS again. That's annoying. It's happy to update here. Oh, okay. Is it going to update for Licky Licky? If I click off, click back on again. Live debugging. I don't know why that's slow. That's annoying. It hasn't updated the streak either, which I've updated. In fact, this isn't working very well. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's still not updated the streak. That's Sandstorm. If I go off this, is it going to update the... Essentially the streak is updated here, but not here. It'll be Huntail in after Blissey. I mean Chansey. There's no way for it to win. It won't know it's burned. It should just be updating automatically. I don't know why I have to switch scenes in OBS for the browser plugin to understand that. Why is it like this one always updated? If I put in 93 here, it'll just update. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I have to restart OBS, but I don't want to do that. PI. So that's Golem 4, Bastiodon 3, and Pinsir 4. This is weird because I didn't change anything about the core memory access. I can just let that run. Yeah, no worries. It's fine. It should end up on the burn square. It ends up two off where it started by default. I don't know. Yeah, I got feedback that people wanted to see. I'm trying to bridge the knowledge gap on sets because I know the sets. And people ask a lot of questions about sets and how much damage moves do. So this new overlay is pretty much just for the stream because I actually can't see it when I'm playing. I've got OBS in a minified window. I can't even read what the numbers say. But Golem isn't appearing. I can see that. For some reason, switching scenes in OBS does it. But yeah, it's fun. It means you can... I can be held accountable for misthrowing. I mean, for throwing in general now. Maybe I need to put up how much damage I do. Probably... yeah, I don't know. It's a nice crit. It was a good thing it's burned. It's displaying the average roll. Perhaps I should show the percent to 2 decimal places, but it doesn't. I don't think it really matters. Like, people understand that it varies by 7 to 8% either side of what it's being displayed on the screen. I don't think X's or breaks the sub. Sizzle's not showing up again. Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go. It is set for guaranteed, yeah. I'm trying to think what's different about this. Because I copied across this overlay in OBS. I'm trying to think what's different about these two. I can't think of anything that's changed. I'll have a look again. Yeah, where do I display Outrage, Earthquake, Surf, and HP Electric, and so on? Or maybe people can just trust me when I say how much damage I do. Let's see if it updates the streak. No. It's alright, I'm not that upset that it's not working because I haven't spent very much time on this at all. I've actually got to think about this one. This is actually the first variable set match. It's mine. I don't know. That'll be item for me. I don't like getting items. I also don't like fog. I'll go for a safe square, I think. With 2 good abilities either side. We'll see if it updates. It matters whether or not it's Slowbro 4, pretty much. And Starmie 2 would matter. Starmie 2 is fast in Garchomp. Is it going to update? I can't believe it's that slow. It must be OBS. Yeah, I can't actually read any of those numbers, but I know how much damage everything does. I've used Garchomp enough in the past. It is Slowbro 2. I think what I'll do is heal and set up on Suicune. Feels best. That's a crit. I want Blissey to be healthy enough to survive a Hydro Pump crit from Starmie 2. That's the only thing that will matter this match. That's easily enough. I might do cheeky speed up here because it's boring. I'll one-shot at +6 and maybe +5. Fuck it. I don't need the boost for Starmie. It was Starmie 2. It's a black belt. This will also be unknown sets. Maybe. I don't know about that. I got a lot of feedback saying that this overlay meant nothing, which I understand. I thought this overlay was good because it showed the moves, but to be fair, it doesn't show the EV investments, and I always say that they're intuitive because it's in the higher stats, but there are some exceptions to that. It's not entirely true. That's the Trick Room tile. I'm just going to land on the Rain Dance, I think. One early. It's fine as long as it's not Focus Sash. Choice Scarf's a bit weird. Maybe I should display the set speed on this overlay. Feels important. I can shove that in on the left-hand side. Yeah, it's Scarf. That's a bit weird. The way the AI works in general, I'm not like, what is this? You don't want to switch. Just doesn't work. That's fine. Oh no, I see it. I see it in the minified window. That's Magmortar. It's probably no. Oh, I was going to say it's probably Infernape in second. For it to be Entei does suggest it's Entei 3 or 4. Entei 3 actually more likely than Entei 4. But none of them are Shucker Berry. It's Entei 2. It was a big crit. Yeah. Luckily Infernape sucks against Suicune. It's also Choice Scarfed, which hurts it. True. I need to add my own. I'm thinking it's a good idea. I need to explain. This needs to be. The problem with color coding is that there needs to be that then becomes an FAQ. I could add another column at the bottom saying faster, slower. I might do that. Why hasn't updated for Infernape is the real question. Biomove. Nope, that didn't do anything. I need some way of automatically refreshing this OBS source. Oh, I might be really boring. I might Google this now. I think it used Gung Shot, right? Set 2. Yeah. God, this sucks. I can't even read if that says a 5 or a 6 in my minified view. It's the Bronzong. Oh, I just realised. I don't think I care. It'll display the wrong damage for like choice spec sets and life orb sets. It'll assume that they have the item. That's fine though, I don't care. I'll let that run. More time to read. OBS. This is a really common question, and no one's answered it anywhere. On Chrome, there are several auto refresh extensions. Ooh. I've got an idea. This might make it work. I kind of want Suicune for Cresselia. So I guess I'm going Blissey. It's not updating. Bronzong 1 or 2. I'm still going to paralyze you with Bronzong 2. It might be good to kill this under Trick Room. It actually just can't read Jinx. Wow. I don't think there's any temperature associated with the Tesseract build process. So it does mean I can just hard code JH as Jinx. It's too racist. Wow, that's not working either now. Ooh. I forgot about that. Tesseract is adding spaces to it. I hadn't considered that. Right, now why aren't you working still? Okay. I could add it as a direct capture, but that's annoying. I don't have a big enough screen to do that. It's not Cresselia 2. It's Cresselia 1. This is going to be the slowest 7 battles I've ever done in the arcade, including doubles. It's so frustrating. It's all working normally locally. OBS is caching something. There's a plugin, OBS Browser Auto Refresh Win64. Okay, that'll be my backup. Surely there's... Oh shit, I forgot to put down the sets. It's Entei, Regice, Latios. I'm getting poisoned apparently. Good. It's tricky. This one's tricky because Garchomp might be useless if it's Latios free, and that makes it difficult to know what to do. Garchomp will force Latios in either way, and then I guess Suicune deals with Latios 2. Blissey deals with all the others. And then Blissey and Regice shouldn't lose at the end. It's not likely that I would lose. If I just spam click this, that does it. Something about that does it. I'm just gonna Earthquake. Yeah. At least OBS is free. Basically always Latios forced in. I'm just gonna Outrage. It sucks against Latios free, but against the other sets it's good. Okay. There must be a setting here. It's still on 97, it hasn't updated to 98. Free and open source, and it's pretty easy to get started using. Ice Trainer. It's very difficult. I know I've got Blissey on the team. It's very difficult to look at Regice and not be scared. Just so ingrained in my brain from various teams. It's HP down. I think I might let that run. Just because it's not terrible. What's confusing is that it works here. Actually. Problem with that, I'm just thinking, the problem with that, if I do that, I lose the other one. I've got a few ideas. Let's set 2. Perhaps I should have switched. It's tricky to know what's best. An Ice Punch crit, I imagine, does around 200. I should survive it. I'll heal up and go, Suicune. The whole point of doing this automated capture thing, is that it means that I can just play without having to click around. And now I'm having to click everywhere. Hasn't got enough Ice Punch PP to kill Suicune anyway. And Swagger has broken AI when paired with Psych Up. It's not going to use Swagger. Not before. I clicked the wrong button. That was meant to be Calm Mind. No, I've got to restart OBS before I install that plugin. That's not going to work. Okay, bored of this fight. Oh. That's Regice 1. Nothing about that has updated if I click this. Yeah. So the opponent gets an item, I might let it have that. I actually didn't look at this trainer sprite class as well because I was still trying to debug my OBS problem. I think it was a ranger, but it could be a bird keeper, which wouldn't be set for. Ranger would be set for, but bird keeper would not. It would be random. The worst one is Focus Sash. Loser has to pretend to be a stunky. I know that quote. Death Note user. Unfortunately, that does mean it's random. I think I always want Sword Stance in case of Gliscor free, which can be a threat. And now that the chat has access to the Drifblim sets, I don't need to say which one it was. You can use your eyes. Your question is it Aftermath? It is? That's fine. Unlikely, yeah. Unlikely Togekiss comes in first because Drifblim 4 actually has more attack than special attack. Oh, my massive blind audience. It sounds like I can figure out the automatic refresh. And I agree about the feedback about showing which one's... showing if it's faster or slower than my Pokemon. That makes sense. I'll add a row for that on each set, each enemy set. I really want to put the Outrage and Surf damage on there. That was 100. It's an Idol. It's Idol Miranda or Idol, is it Trista? Why can't I even remember? No, it's Helen or Miranda. It can't be any of the others because none of the others can run Magnezone. But it's a set for 21 IV. I just realised that this isn't going to work for 21 IV. It's going to be assuming 31 IV, but that's fine. Just pretend that if it's a 21 IV trainer, pretend that the damage does slightly less, and that it works. I'm gonna aim for the burn tile. What are we thinking about staying in? I could stay in on Lopunny 4. I've just realised I'm not sure what the code does when there's multiple abilities, and it would matter for damage. Like, I don't know what it would do for Togekiss 1, for example. Oh well. We'll find out. It's still on Drifblim. That's a scientist set 2. I will be saving Garchomp to keep the possibility of substituting open. I'm wondering if, because the channel videos that blow up the most are always the losses, which I understand. I'm not upset about it. But I'm wondering how much the 2K loss view video is going to get. How many views is that going to get? Potentially a lot. The boosting does actually matter. I feel like games like that, I don't need to show the sets, maybe. That is a terrible team. Where's Obliterator? That's stopping on poison by default, which is actually like the best square on the whole board. I suppose Paralyze would be better, but second best square on the whole board. I don't know. I've got quite a bit of faith in humanity and my viewers. I've never seen anyone ask like, "Oh, does Garchomp's Earthquake kill Typhlosion?" I don't think anyone's ever asked that. And that makes me feel like I don't have to show Garchomp's damage. But maybe I do. I don't know. There's also the YouTube audience, who ask some interesting questions sometimes. I mean, to be fair, if it's Intimidate, Arcanine, that matters. The question then would be, does Arcanine survive -1 Earthquake into Poison? Maybe it does. Flash Fire, rip. Yeah, I was thinking about the Tower Streak. I'm thinking about doing a slight change, which might end up not being a slight change, might be a big change. The idea of running both Latios and Latias in the same team is quite funny to me. But I'm sad if Mismagius leaves, because Mismagius is like the hipster Pokemon of the team. Fuck it, we'll go for the skip. Missed again. So yeah, I'm running Latios and Latias, and they have 1 attack between them. And they might have 0 attacks. Does Latias stand skill swap? It doesn't, right? I played 700 games of Drifloon, but it was all off stream. Back before I actually streamed anything. No skill swap, that's rough. Wait, I can refresh the opponent. There we go. And now no one's going to ask which Slowking set it is. Oh, God, I showed us stats. Yep, 1 second. It's interesting, actually. The, Garchomp gets 4 EVs at the end. And it's not obvious if you should put them in defense or special defense. Like, there are situations where both are helpful. I think for Arcade it just doesn't matter very much, though. Another thing I'm thinking of doing, because all of the big streamers do it, it's very popular among big streamers, is they have like a time counter for like how long the streak is or something in minutes or hours. I mean, in my case, it's sort of like for days, but I could do that. I could put that on screen at the bottom, because nothing's there right now. Could have a big green timer. I like chat on the left. I don't want to change chat. Yeah. Yeah. When I say this, it's not... This isn't like an emotional reaction to losing, I promise. I'm really not sure if I can beat the tower streak in a reasonable amount of time. I am sure that I would eventually beat it. I know that. I'm really not sure about beating it. Within the amount of free time I would be able to spend on streaming tower singles. Whereas the arcade streak, like this streak, I can beat 300. I know I can. I know it might take like another 4 attempts, which is fine. I can definitely beat this record. And tower doubles is like a slightly less extreme version of tower singles, where it would be a lucky run. Oh, you lost on 51. Oh, I'm sorry. Skarmory 2. Ooh. Yeah. Skarmory 2 can be a scary Pokemon to come out late. What's rough about the late rounds of the factory is just most people almost never played it. More spites landing. Using Gengar 1. That sounds like a whacked one. Okay, I'm guessing it's Hypno 4. With Focus Blast to come in second. It could also be a physical Hypno set. I don't think there's any other Pokemon in the factory that late on that has Spite. Come think of it. Tentacle 4 was dead, I'm guessing. Or maybe you missed. Maybe it got a double team up against something else and then you started missing. Unfortunately, there's one major source of counterplay to Skarmory, and it's to have a slower Pokemon, which most teams don't have access to. If you have a slower Pokemon, it's not going to ever use Roost. It can only use Roost if it's slower than you. It's Mismagius last, isn't it? It's fine. True. True. I was considering doing it for the end of the streak in Tower. I was like making up, like, oh yeah, well, my playlist is like 94 hours long, so I'm just going to put 94 hours. But we didn't get that far. It's Fog, which is bad. I'm going to go for the freeze square because Hail is also good for me. Steelix 3 is quite... it should be fine. I missed by 1. Yeah, so it will be... If I do Tower again, it will be attempt 10. Which is a little bit significant, I guess. So actually the really good news about Hail is that Suicune one-shots with Surf now. Yeah. I feel like there's not a lot of creativity for like the best teams. It's almost always Garchomp. The major decision point is if you want to go Dragon Steel Water, which is what everyone plays, it feels like, or you can go for Blissey. Yeah. Hidden Power Electric. I could stay in. Most likely Probopass is Probopass 4 with Thunderbolt coming in. Thunder Punch also likely, true. Yeah, my record in arcade is 220 with Garchomp, Suicune, Scizor. So Scizor just isn't that good as an anti-bad luck mechanic. Does it work for Pseudo-Weedo? It does, okay. Apart from not refreshing, everything works. Ice Beam instead, yeah, makes sense. But you have Infernape for Lapras and a few other things. It's very important that Suicune doesn't lose a Water 1v1, particularly something like Fisher Whiscash. I need to make sure I always never lose to that. And same with Fisher Gastrodon. And I need to not lose to Lapras 1 or 4. Sorry, 1 or 3. Yeah, I think arcade I have to play on regular speed pretty much because of the roulette. I can only speed up a bit. I would just not play Tower. I just wouldn't play it on hardware. It's still not updated this streak. Set 4 trainer. Ramp. No Scarf. Emulators are allowed. You just can't slow down. That's the rule set of the new leaderboard. Sleep. Yeah, the reason I'm playing with music on, like game music on, is to prove that I'm playing at 60 FPS and not slower or faster. It'll be Politoed for her next. Ice Beam wins a switching decision between that and Crobat's Brave Bird. So I can go Suicune, and even if I get frozen, I can go Blissey and Aromatherapy. And this thing has no Wakamberry. No, they haven't. It could happen in the castle, maybe. And in Gen 3 it could happen in the pyramid. And maybe the Gen 3 tower as well, since the Gen 3 tower is quite a lot easier. Honestly though, if someone did 999 and they hadn't streamed it, like, that would be a shame, because there'd be a lot of people who just never believed it. It's too easy to cheat to 9999. The kind of an extreme streak like that really must be live streamed in its entirety. Yeah, that's fine. I believe you. It's a good. Your whole streak is good, but it's not like unbelievable. I believe it. That makes sense. I'll rest after this. Crit Brave Bird probably does 140 something max. I just need to be above that HP total to win. Yeah, Squilliam's got 321 on stream about a week ago. I don't know. I think it's unlikely that Carlos cheated every run, if he did cheat. I think it's difficult to say whether or not Carlos cheated in Hall. Lucario 2 I'd be more worried about. Anyway. That's the level up by default. I'll stop it on the HP minus square because that means Earthquake one-shots Gallade. Missed by one, but that's fine. You don't need an emulator or capture card to submit runs to Smogon. It's the new leaderboard that's going to be live streamed only. The Smogon leaderboard is always going to be just requiring a text post. I don't know if I want to commit on the immediate Earthquake, but I also don't really like going Suicune. I think it's probably better to pick a middle ground play of staying in, even on Ice Punch. I could also substitute 3 times so that Earthquake kills. It's probably the best play. Also gives me a chance to dodge a move with Samvale. Yeah, if you want to. I think it will be a while before the leaderboards get updated by AtSync. No one's seen AtSync in a while. After defense drop, I'm just gonna Earthquake, I think. Entei 2 would... I don't think it would win a switching decision against Lucario 3 because of close combat, but could win one against Lucario 1. Lucario 4 would beat it because of Dragon Pulse. Yeah, I remember that. I remember talking to you about the Thornton battle. And one of the Pokemon used the wrong move, and I was like, that sounds like it's set 1. It's weird that I think they messed up on the original Platinum game, right? It doesn't really make sense the way how the original Platinum works. The Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and localized versions of Platinum make more sense. I'm surprised that they even do level 50 and level 100. It's a bit pointless. Collector, which is set 1. Garchomp 1 is a bit scary. I think that's the opponent gets paralyzed, which I'm happy to let run. I don't think anyone has ever streamed... Gen 6 or 7. So you'd probably automatically be the longest streamed streak. Just thinking, if I substitute, it's got a roughly 87% chance to Trick Room on turn 1. And even if it doesn't do it, it's going to do it next turn. Extra Sensory should not break the sub. I should be favoured to survive that. I think it makes sense to check if it's heat proof or not. If it is Levitate, I'll just go Suicune. Okay, never mind. It's a speed tie against the opposing Garchomp. The opposing Garchomp is burned. If only that was possible. If only there was an actual tower. It's possible to lose this with enough misses. We can find out whether or not it's solid rock. I'm actually curious. What is the overlay going to say? Oh, it only shows the opponent's damage, I forgot. Or PI. Can be Glalie 2 or 4. Since they're both possible under the PI restriction. I think that's asleep for them. I might go for the level up. The problem is the square after that is dreadful. I'll let them sleep, that's fine. Or is it? Because Pincer 4 is kind of scary. At least Suicune's faster than Pincer 4. I guess it's fine. I would just substitute twice and then Outrage. And Outrage Surf will kill Pinsir. And then I just have to hope that Glalie isn't going to do something insane. Please be an asleep Pinsir. That'd be perfect. It's Glalie that's asleep. That's pretty good too, to be honest. Okay. So I get to substitute for free. And see if it uses Guillotine. Guillotine shows up as doing no damage. I guess that's fine. So, I'm just thinking, if I click Outrage, Rhyperior comes in and not Glalie because of Overflow. They both have an ice move, but Glalie overflows versus Garchomp. I think that's fine though. Wow, it missed twice. Just Outrage. If I get a free turn Outrage, I kill Rhyperior. Does that mean it's Glalie 2? Well, I thought I understood the overflow thing. Why did Glalie come in? Oh, why did Glalie come in? They both have a super effective ice move. Oh shit. Oh no. Rhyperior loses because of rock type. Rhyperior loses because of rock type. Got it. Luckily self-hits don't matter because Surf kills this. Even if it's solid rock, it's dead. Not that scared of Empoleon free without Quick Claw. And Torterra and Empoleon free block each other with Quick Claw anyway. Right, let's see what you are. Infernape 1 always reveals itself with Fake Out. It's Infernape 2. And Empoleon 3 always wins in the switching decision. Otherwise, it'll probably go to the physical set between Empoleon and Torterra. Torterra 3 is basically likely to lose. Empoleon comes in. Level 53 won't save it from Earthquake. We'll see. Torterra 4 probably can kill me. But it takes a lot of recoil and it can't avoid being hit by Surf and Seismic. And it's Torterra 3 anyway. We can, yeah. Remind me again in a second, because I'm going to forget after thinking about this upcoming game. Most likely. It's either the top right or the next row on the left. Cyclist Ward. He's always in a rush. Breloom's asleep. Breloom's quite a bit more likely to come in because of the fighting stab priority when combined with Lucario. This only matters for Effect Spore. It woke up immediately anyway. I am going to immediately outrage. I do not want to get crit by C-Bomb. That's interesting. Do I save? That's interesting. Do I save Garchomp or not? Crobat is last. I won't need it for Crobat. I could end up needing Blissey for Crobat. I could get Effect Spored. If that does happen, I will switch. I don't want to risk Surf not killing. Okay, no. It's fine. I feel like half the animations in Gen 4 are like unnecessarily slow. Seismic Toss is definitely one of those. Lissie's EV'd to outspeed base 85s. It's not no HP AVs, I've got 52 I think. Slightly late. Yeah, maybe I should write an FAQ for this team. I have to end the stream soon anyway because I need to fix OBS. Consequence of running no special attack investment on Suicune is Hidden Power probably isn't a guaranteed one-shot into Pelipper. It will be Blossom second. And Blossom is guaranteed a sunny day. I think I'm always switching on that. Good thing about Synthesis, it's only got 5 PP. It still has not updated the streak number. Right, I have things to download on OBS. I played with almost no speed up, which made the sound more bearable, but I probably will change that in the future to get more games done in a more efficient way. Just checking who's live. Don't see anyone. That sucks. Anyone playing Emerald? Nope. Cool. Thanks everyone. Yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow if I get this all sorted. See you later.